Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited. This is the Lady Medina here, and we are here today in Davon's Watch. So I figured out how to go in third person, which is pretty cool. I've been playing around with the emotes and stuff. They are so awesome. Oh my gosh. So far my favorite my favorite sit is sit ground 4.
Get back here!
It just looks really nice. I don't know. It just looks like something I would do. What else did I like? I played a drum and stuff, so that was pretty cool. Set fire with torch, water bucket. Wow, that's awesome. Well, today we're gonna try to do some quests because the first episode was kind of character creation. Second episode was kind of like a little bit of story, and third episode. Is this the third episode? I'm not even sure what episode we're on. But we did a little bit of story. We did a little tour of Davon's Watch, and now we have a ton of quests to do. I also decided last time that I wanted to join the Mages Guild, and I don't know if I can join more than 2 guilds. I remember in Skyrim you can do that, but I don't know about here. So let me see if I'm going the right way.
How can they drink so much without falling over?
No, I don't think I'm going the right way. Well, I have to go here anyways. What is this? Are you... Oh, it starts playing.
Where did these things come from?
So I also have to pick up a quest from him.
Welcome to what used to be the front line, soldier. Something very strange is happening out here. I'm just a grunt. Not a very smart grunt at that. Maybe you can sort things out for me.
What's the problem?
Problem? I've got a battlefield full of ghosts, sprung out of the ground like corn in the month of mid-year. They killed those Covenant bastards, which is great. But how do you kill what's already dead? My mages can't even agree on what to do.
What do you want me to do?
I've known Furan and Risa for a while now. I respect them both. I just need to know which of them has the better idea. Start with Furan, then talk to Risa. Hear them out and do what they ask of you. When you've decided what's best, let me know.
I'll give you my decision soon.
I'll be honest, I wasn't sure what I was going to do out here. Thank you, traveler.
Where did the spirits come from?
Do I look like a Telvanni mage? I have no idea. Furan said something about climber elves.
What?
I guess the Dark Elves used to be really good at scaling mountains.
Hey, I'm a Dark Elf.
Look, just ask him and leave me to the soldiering.
That is no problem. You mentioned Covenant soldiers?
Yes. Damned skeevers snuck around the city and came at us from the wastes to the north. Damned good strategy. Hit us from this side, by sea, and squeezed the city in the middle. Hope Holgan and his troops are holding up.
The city's under attack?
You hard of hearing. Yes, the city's under attack. Damn daggers came right out of the sea, trying to take the watch from under us. I'd be with Holgan myself if these spirits hadn't come out to play.
Alright. So, oh crap. She is, that's Furan. That's a guy. So, hello? Are you okay? I don't have a soul gem, so I can't revive this person. I'm sorry. But I do want to go into the Mages Guild and join them because I am a sorcerer and I feel like it is only appropriate. Oh, sweet. Okay, so this is the Mages Guild. We're gonna see if we join them along with the Fighters Guild, I guess, if that's okay. I'm not sure. Ooh, book. So, I'm gonna get out of third person and go back into first, just because it's a little bit easier to maneuver and stuff. Oh. Subtropical Cyrodiil speculation. I'm trying to read it really quick. Meh. I mean, meh. Does that make it part of my my lore though? Journal, lore library. Nope. Okay. So...
I never knew that about leeches. Have to try that next time I'm in the field.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Hi.
Honor to you, Sarah. Welcome to the Mages Guild Hall. I realize that our presence here in the temple is unconventional, but I'm afraid that our former hall was razed just recently. One does what one must, yes? Have you come seeking membership?
The Mages Guild?
Yes, of course. We're lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Why don't you speak with me for a moment? Perhaps you'd like to join.
Alright, talk to me.
It's a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanis will be pleased.
What can you tell me about the Mages Guild?
We're book hunters of a sort. We
Book
seek out
hunters.
new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel.
Cool.
The guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes.
So they're kind of like... They're peaceful. The mages are peaceful, and... I mean, information is important, and people do say information is a weapon, or whatever the phrase is. You're not affiliated with the Ebonheart Pact?
We are neutral in the war between the three alliances.
She had the
While
same
many of us
hairstyle as
here
me.
in
I'm so
Davon's
honored.
Watch hold true to the dragon banner, when we're on guild business, we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls.
I am ready to join.
Excellent. Welcome to the Mages Guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velast, our mistress of Incunabula. She's in the stacks on the floor below, and often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
Yay! So, I'm gonna see if I can leave the Fighters Guild, because honestly, I'm not as interested in the Fighters Guild as I am in the Mages Guild. I don't know if you can leave a guild. I know that in Skyrim, you can't do that. All you can do is basically stop the storyline. Oh, so you get a skill line for the Mages Guild. Ooh. Notes on the Drogue. Okay, so notes on the Drogue. So some of these, if they're shorter, I'll read them out, especially like notes and little letters and stuff. Alright, so notes on the Drogue. Sorry if these notes are a little disorganized, Professor. I didn't want to trim anything out that you might find useful. Two distinct species. Land Drogue and Water Drogue. Both were once common throughout Vanderfell, Ebonheart, and the surrounding waters. They've been driven out over the last few centuries and only exist now in isolated pockets. Some accounts assert there are two varieties of Land Drogue, while others maintain these are but the male and female versions of one kind of creature. Legends tell of civilized Land Drogue colonies which supposedly raised herds of mud crabs as food stock. That's awesome. These colonies were also purported to have built stone cairn houses and structures. No evidence of such advanced Drogue behavior exists today. Drogue are omnivores and have been witnessed consuming mer flesh. Okay, so that's pretty much all elves, isn't it? Bosmer, Altmer, and then I forgot what dark elves are. But Altmer is high elves, Bosmer is wood elves. Drogue are capable of channeling some form of shock energy throughout their bodies. Most scholars agree that this is a natural adaptation and not magical in nature. The Land Drogue carapace is naturally sturdy and can deflect most attacks from common weapons. No known language or communication abilities. Nesting habits are not well documented. Blah, 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 blah. Some fisher folk are known to gather Land Drogue eggs from creatures' mud nests. Though it is obviously a rather dangerous occupation. Okay, so that's pretty cool. We read that. Okay, we read that. That's pretty much it to read there. These are other players. Who are you?
Lord Sotha would urge clemency toward his fellow scholars of Aetherius, given the destruction of their guild hall, and so they shelter in our temple. Seekers of the Triune Way will simply have to cope with their neighbors.
Okay. You're kind of crazy, but okay. So let's check out the second floor before we go down into the first one. So some of these people are just here. That's a real hookah. That's pretty beautiful. That is fucking beautiful. Damn. That's a beautiful hookah. Nice. Literally a hookah bar. Necaloon. Looks like you're busy there, sir. Writing some cool stuff. Interview with a spider cultist. There is such fucking thing as a spider cultist. Kill me now. We're gonna read this a little bit. The cult of the spider is an outlawed form of worship honoring the Daedric prince Mephala, more properly known as the anticipation of Vivek. Notoriously secretive, the cult's methodologies and practices have been largely a mystery to those outside its embrace until now. My research into the cult's existence has permitted me a unique opportunity, a private interview with one of its members. So tell me, how did you come to be a member of the spider cult? As it is with all things, the weavings of her web led me into the spinner's embrace. You mean Mephala herself recruited you? Is the fly recruited into the spider's web? No, I could as much avoid this fate as avoid my own mortality. Interesting. Let's talk about your fellow enthusiasts for a moment. What can you tell me about the other members of your cult? I cannot share their names, but I could tell you what they do. They have a leader called the Widow. She gives us our purpose. I just turned British all of a sudden. Our purpose, and communes with the spinner herself. Sometimes these purposes require a killing. Such responsibilities fall to our Death Weavers. What the fuck is a Death Weaver? Who carry out the act in accordance with the spinner's will. The rest of us are labeled scuttlers as we hurry along more discreet paths to weave our master's webs. Fascinating. Have you ever killed anyone in the name of your master? Not yet. Is there any truth to the claim that spider cults are little more than debauched orgy clubs? Oh, there is some truth to that. Yes. I'm sorry. What? Orgy cults are real in Skyrim. Oh my gosh. Oh, would you care to elaborate? Seduction and copulation. Okay. Seduction and copulation are powerful tools. Often, induction into the cult requires a member to engage in such activities with the widow or a designee. I'm sorry, what? This is fucking weird. Some webs are more zealous about this practice than others. I see. How exactly would a prospective member apply? Is this for your research? Naturally. I mean, it's not like I want to be in an orgy or anything. The interviewer definitely wants to be in an orgy. How unfortunate. I could share that information with you, but only if you are actually going to join us. Well, that's not out of the question. Okay, wait. Well, that's not out of the question. Perhaps this is all a part of Mephala's plan, eh? Caught in her web, as it were. I believe this interview is over. So that was pretty long, but it was lots of fun. Oh, more books and stuff. Wow, there's so many books. There's so many books. So many books. Oh, at least I increased my two-handed. Yay, I forgot about that. That's fun. More hookahs. Hello.
Is there anything this humble perquisitor can get for you? Everything is ours, I swear. We would never knowingly distribute the temple's relics.
So I can buy soul gems. Well, I can only buy empty soul gems. Which is pretty shit. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Rulan Taril's notes. Okay. I read this in the hope that my son, Telbarul, someday understands why I did what I did. Learning proper magic is something they teach you here at the guild, but it is not the only way. There is so much knowledge that is traditionally forbidden by the decrees of those who fear true power and those who wield it. Know that there are places beyond Tamriel where the cunning and the wary can go to learn forgotten spells. I speak to the plains of oblivion. The sea of limitless dimensions contains an endless series of islands. What is pushing me right now? Some are controlled by the mighty Daedric princes. Others are loosely connected to one minor Daedra lord or another. On these islands, creatures dwell who possess secrets at a time. Some are there for their own volition, but others are banished there for crimes, either heinous or unimagined. What the hell is pushing me right now? If you are reading this, Telveril, know that I found one such place long ago. Know that it is not from the city in which you now sit, within a tiny cave by the docks. It is called the Crow's Wood. And son, if you decide to follow me, bring all of your cunning with you. Who's pushing me? Who's pushing me? Hi! You're so cute. I love these little things. So, this Let's Play is going to include a lot of reading, which is going to help me with my enunciation, which is cool. Because I need that.
As with all creatures, time brings change, and with change, wisdom. The Mages Guild grew from the Sidgics, often held as the wisest of mages. Lord Sotha would grant them room to grow.
Okay. Goodbye. Stefan!
I expect you've come to learn the secrets of the great
so
mages.
Pretty.
There's ultimately one secret, young woman. Do not compromise. If you believe something is true, you must require the Mundus to act in accordance with your will.
Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Oh my gosh, this is craziness. More notes. Origins of the Mages Guild. Ooh, that one has cool stuff. Yay. Lore book discovered. So this is a real lore book. Okay, so the ones with the purple glowing light are the ones I can actually collect. Yay. Gimme. Nothing interesting. I read that. Okay, so I think we're finished. Rasa. So how do I get downstairs without killing myself? Okay, right here. Cool. What is this? More shit. Okay. Alchemy Praticum. Okay, so... Okay. Oh, okay. So, basically, this is kind of like a little guide to alchemy. Someone basically wrote this to a novice alchemist and said, you know, the best way to learn alchemy is to practice and to try different things and see what you get of it. And you're gonna get a lot of failures, but sometimes you're gonna get real potions. So, they gave them like a little guide here so they can write down what they put together so that they can keep track of what worked and what didn't. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I got some alchemy for that. So.
Yes, that's
Yay.
just in line with the third law of arcanodynamics. Excellent.
Okay, so we got some dark magic increased. And Daedric summoning. Cool. This guy's just looking into his bag. And Storm Calling. That was a great book. That was my favorite book. Okay, I'm gonna look around first before I talk to whatever her name is. I forgot her name, I'm so sorry. That is cool as F. And I got one-handed shield, which I'm not really gonna use, but oh well. That's pretty cool. This book looks so fucking red. What the hell? Whoops. And Destruction Staff, which I don't plan on using Destruction, but it's okay. I'm not gonna read these really, not right now. Clothing increase to 2, yay! I need that. Hello?
I've always found the study of Daedra fascinating. It's unfortunate that so much knowledge about them is forbidden by the Tribunal.
Why are you so interested in Daedra?
They're tied closely to the history of my people, for good or ill. The mountains of the Ashlands are rife with old Daedric ruins. Some are not as forgotten as we might like.
Are there Daedric ruins nearby?
They dot the slopes of Ash Mountain. Legends tell of a secret Daedric library there, devoted to the Daedric Prince Hermaeus Mora.
Do you think this place really exists?
I've learned not to dismiss rumor and legend out of hand. Whether there's an actual library or just a fiery pit of screaming Daedra, I couldn't say.
What can you tell me about Tenval Indoril?
You truly don't know? You must know about House Indoril. They're one of the most powerful noble families in all Morrowind. Tanvil is the Grand Master of the house, the leader of the entire clan.
How did the Grandmaster befriend Holgun?
They're an odd pair, aren't they? The Grand Master is so cool and cerebral, and Holgun is so...
Nord.
Most know that they only served together in the Akaviri War, but our guild collects secrets. You'd like to know more, wouldn't you?
Of course.
The Grandmaster's
Not really.
unit was ambushed by those Akavir snakes, cut off from the rest of our forces. Holgun's scouting party came on the scene and rushed in to rescue them. He and the Grandmaster were the only survivors. They fought back to back.
Cool. Thank you for that information. Pact guard.
I'll have his heart.
Okay. Okay. You're a bit strange then. I'll have his heart. I love that I said that I was going to do some quests and then I was just gonna go to the Mages Guild and join really quick, and then it just turned into an entire video of just the Mages Guild. So I'm not gonna read this right now. But cool. So I have to speak to her and speak to this guy, and that's pretty much it for the Mages Guild after that.
Stranger, I'm bold to ask, but
Aw.
have you met a man named Denthis Ramori in the neighborhood?
No, I haven't actually.
My worthless apprentice. He stole one of my spell books. Unfortunately for him, I am no fool. That book is protected by a ward invoking, Arche or Akatosh. I imagine he regrets taking that book now.
And why are you telling me this?
Why? I want my spell book back.
He's tapping his
to
foot.
flay him alive.
Ooh.
You can
okay.
search for him, or his brother might know where he is. Dethys favors the tavern nearby. Oh, and please, don't mention the flame.
Of course not. I'll find your apprentice. Yay! That was cool. So we're gonna deal some justice. Let's talk to Velast about joining the Mages Guild.
Well
She is
met, Adept.
very pretty.
I believe I may have a task for you. Missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge in a ruin nearby. I'd like you to retrieve it for me.
Where is this?
West of here, on the coast near Ash Mountain, lies a Dwemer ruin, the Inner Sea
Oh
Armature.
great, Dwemer.
If you please, investigate the ruin and bring back any interesting books you can find.
I'll return as soon as I can.
The Inner Sea Armature is a dangerous place. Tread carefully, Adept.
What is your role in the Mages Guild?
I am the master of Incunabula, the keeper of tomes. I've come here to inspect the local Arcaneum, the guild's library. I've dedicated my life to expanding our guild's knowledge. Standards must be kept.
So there's an Arcaneum, kind of like in Skyrim. I believe there was also an Arcaneum. So, it has been a bit since we, I guess this is the end of this episode because it's a bit long, and if I start doing quests, it's just gonna get longer. So, thank you for watching the Mages Guild episode. Please like and comment and subscribe for more Elder Scrolls Online videos. I'll see you guys in the next one.